Y'all, thanks for tuning in to Miss Neat World, where the hot tea is always pouring. Yes, honey. Y'all, let me jump into this latest bud drop of mine. Moesha, aka Chardonnay, BKA, best known as Brandy Norwood. Yes, got her a new boo, and I ain't mad at her. Her new boo, Sir William James the Baptist, is known as a historic lyricist who's also a part of her record label partnership with Atlantic Record. I ain't mad at you, Brandy. Going on with your bad self. Now we all know the Norwood family try to upkeep this decent image, and for a long time she was America's sweetheart after Moesha. But with her first pregnancy, with her first fake ex-husband or whatever the case may be, where it was found out it was fake. She didn't want the media, or I should say her fans, to take her as to be this, what they call them back in the days, Jezebel. So they faked the marriage, but it came out later that they were not married. He was just her baby daddy. And I know she had a son after her daughter, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's the only thing we know Brandy for in the media is for her love life. It doesn't go too well. I know she was engaged a couple of times. They fell through. But who knows? Sir William James might just marry her since he's such a historical and he's a Baptist. Y'all, let me cut it. Why she all on Instagram and on her page and just dropping all these flicks? I ain't mad at you, Brandon. Going on with your bad self. If Ray J can finally find love with Princess, so can you. Y'all, let's keep it moving. Let me find out. Tommy not only cutting up on this scripted reality TV show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but she down there in Atlanta Delta Airport cutting up. Yes, honey. So let me find out. Tommy turned up for real, or this just some shit they had her just act up just to be a part on the show. Let me find out. Well, they say Tommy came to the airport with a wine glass. She was told to dispose it before she boarded the flight, which we all know she didn't. I guess I'm like Mama Karen. Maybe you shouldn't invested in this wine deal, girl, if you can't control your wine and you can't follow rules and not bring wine on these people plane. It was alleged that she got into it with someone on the flight, but had calmed down before the flight had taken off, and she was flying to Miami. So you gonna be a part of Love and Hip Hop Miami too? You and Scrappy trying to sneak up on us, child. But when TMZ tried to get the story, they told them that she wasn't getting in a fight on that Delta airplane. It was just she was crying out loud because of a death of her friends. So that's why Delta kicked her off. Now, that's the story that they told, and they might be sticking with it, but it doesn't make sense, excuse me. But fighting is in her track record, and so is crying. So maybe it was fighting and crying, and that was just her excuse after she whooped somebody behind or tried to jump up on somebody. I don't know, but that's just a story they told, and they quite sticking to it. So y'all, let's keep this moving. Steve Harvey. I did a video on Steve Harvey trifling behind, and I thought, along with a lot of other folks all over the world, and I thought maybe he'll get his act together and get some act right. But it seems that Steve Harvey must have fell somewhere and bumped his damn head, and I got too big for his britches. Yes, I used to love me some Mr. Harvey, but lately everything that his second wife Mary is saying is starting to add up to his personality or his persona. Well, Steve Harvey radio station is moving from Los Angeles to Chicago, if you haven't heard. And the old crew, nephew Tommy, Strawberry Letter, well, I ain't heard it in a while. But they've been together for years, and I think nephew Tommy is actually related to him. Well, they're not gonna be moving with him to Los Angeles. He sent them an email after all these years and practically becoming family, being around each other for so long, telling them they're fired, their service no more longer needed. They will not be going to Los Angeles with him and his radio station. But I guess since they're still recording in Los Angeles and before until the season is over, y'all excuse me, it's early this morning. until the season is over. Do not approach me. Don't approach me in my dressing room. Don't approach him in his makeup chair. Hell, just don't say nothing to me. Since all this latest drama in his media, he want to keep his private and personal life to himself. And he signed that damn email. Steve Harvey didn't have the decency to go to these people and talk to them like they some decent human beings and friends and family and people who've been working with you for years. But fire them in an email. And don't ask him for a job. Lord, Steve Harvey, somebody pray for this man. He ain't, God ain't done with him yet. Ain't that what his saying? God can't be done with him yet. Because not only as you continue to use people as stepping stones, you just being flat out nasty with it. And your email was linked to a Chicago blogger and you didn't know it was going to be all on the blog. Boy, Steve. You using these people as a stepping stone to continue to further your career. Because without Nephew Tommy and all them patches of strawberry leather, you wouldn't be where you was at in your radio talk show. I'm just saying. But that is what it is. And Steve Harvey is moving on up, as the Jefferson would say, but he ain't cooking no beans and he ain't having no company. Lord have mercy. I don't know if it's Margie Harvey, his third wife, who took him away from his second wife, and who was the mistress, and who was the mistress and the woman he married. Y'all, excuse me. It's too early. I told you, not too early for this shit. Too early for this juice. But he married her, and I guess she controlling all his shit, and she's telling him what's best in his interest for his personal life. Child, Steve Harvey, get that shit together. But until you do, y'all, let's keep this shit moving. Peaches. Miss Peaches. Y'all know Miss Peaches from Low Down Dirty Shame. Jada Pinkett Smith. Y'all better not freak with her. She told y'all don't freak with her kids because she a mama cub. And she's a mama bear and she gonna come for her cubs. Not only do she love her cubs, she love her Rolls Royce. She was in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills. When she was in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, one of them damn city limits, having lunch. And after having lunch, Paparazzi was all around her damn Rolls Royce, and they came a little too close for comfort. So after inspecting her damn car, she went off on their ass, telling them, respect my damn whip. I ain't mad at you, Jada. Them damn Rolls Royce cost too damn much for y'all to be coming too close to. So she got their ass together. Yes, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith. Get it, honey. Y'all, that is all my tea for today. But what y'all can do is share me, tell somebody about me. Yes, honey. And I got nothing but comments. Talk to me. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me if you agree with my bug talk, if you don't agree, or if you know some more info that I did not get. Y'all, let Miss Neat be great. Miss Neat.